I did not grow up in a household that was very mental health conscious. We were very religious. I don't know if you've ever tried to tell your conservative dad that you have a mental health issue. It doesn't go great. When I was in high school, I was like, Dad, I think I'm depressed. And he was like, you just need some protein. Get a scoop of peanut butter. Yeah, there's a lot of dads out there just white-knuckling it through life right now. Clinging to a jar of chunky Jif like it's the answer. Just a buoy in the storm. It'll pass. The only mental health advice my dad ever gave me is I was having panic attacks in high school and I didn't know what they were. And I was very stressed out. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I feel like this. I don't know what to do. And he goes, all right. All I can tell you is that when you feel like this, get as far away from the people you care about as possible. Until you feel different. Which is advice you give a werewolf. Just run into the woods so you're not a monster anymore. Don't let them see you change. They won't accept you for what you truly are. I did not grow up in a household that was very mental health conscious. We were very religious. I don't know if you've ever tried to tell your conservative dad that you have a mental health issue. It doesn't go great. When I was in high school, I was like, Dad, I think I'm depressed. And he was like, you just need some protein. Get a scoop of peanut butter. Yeah, there's a lot of dads out there just white-knuckling it through life right now. Clinging to a jar of chunky Jif like it's the answer. Just a buoy in the storm. It'll pass. The only mental health advice my dad ever gave me is I was having panic attacks in high school and I didn't know what they were. And I was very stressed out. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I feel like this. I don't know what to do. And he goes, all right. All I can tell you is that when you feel like this, get as far away from the people you care about as possible. Until you feel different. Which is advice you give a werewolf. Just run into the woods so you're not a monster anymore. Don't let them see you change. They won't accept you for what you truly are. I love my parents because I am an adult. I'm a grown-up. Yeah, I have friends, grown-up men and women, who say things like, ugh, I hate my mother. And I'm like, what are you, 4? Nobody got enough hugs. Hug yourself. Walk it off. People who hate their parents have unrealistic standards. They think parents are these superior beings, and they're not. They're just people who suck like the rest of us. That's how we should introduce them. Just like, these are my people, Rhonda and Tim. They do what they can. Set the bar low. Have you guys realized that your parents messed you up yet? Yeah, you find a stray dent in your head. You're like, what happened there? They're like, we did our best. That's what happened there. You were slippery, so. Have you guys had this happen as adults where you realize your parents messed you up based on how other people react to stories about your childhood? Stories you thought were fine, because when you're a kid, you're stupid. You're just like, everybody gets tied in the yard. You don't know. Fast forward 10 years, you're at a barbecue. Everyone's going around swapping stories like, oh my God, my mom was crazy. She used to make us take our shoes off in the house. And you're like, I know, we wore muzzles at night. What happened? Why'd everyone get sad? What is it? My parents are cool. They're very religious. That's how I was raised. I'm not super religious anymore. I still believe in God, I think because I've invested so much time into the idea. Yeah, because if there's no God, then I told the wind a lot of secrets. My dad's very conservative. He still thinks gay people shouldn't be allowed to get married, which, I don't know, you ever hear older people say stuff and you're like, ooh, someone missed a software update. That's not, can't just say that anymore out loud. We're in a Target. Be quiet. It's crazy. He taught show choir for 10 years, and the whole time he was like, homosexuality is a sin. And we're like, without homosexuality, you would not have a job. Those sparkly teens put food on our table. Don't bite the jazz hand that feeds you. Growing up, he encouraged me to abstain from drugs and alcohol and sex and enjoyment. And I really took all of that to heart. Even today, I'm, as an adult, very sexually conservative. Not that I'm bad at sex, okay? I'll have you know in bed, I am a wild animal, all right? Yeah, way more afraid of you than you are of me. But I was abstinent all through high school. Didn't need to be. No one was trying to get in here. Didn't need to lock the door. No one even jiggled the handle, as it turns out. But I signed the papers, and people don't realize how scary it is being an abstinent teen girl, because friends of mine would be like, oh, I missed my time of the month. I'm pregnant. I missed my time of the month. I was like, oh no, I'm carrying the Messiah. That's a lot of pressure. I don't know any carpenters. But it's so easy to mess kids up. I have a lot of respect for parents, even babysitting. I just babysat for a friend of mine. I was so nervous about it. I didn't want to mess the kid up. So I was like, I'm just going to put on a movie, and I'm not going to talk to it, and everything will be fine. So I put on a fairy tale princess movie. Little girl, she's 4, adorable. She comes running up to me 20 minutes into the movie and goes, Taylor, what does being in love feel like? Right? I was like, what? How do you explain love to a child that young? How do you even begin to explain romance and dating and courtship? You know, it's complicated. There's an app and you gotta download it and swipe. You gotta lie a little bit, fill out a resume, take a picture from up here. Like, it's a whole thing. But I wanted to be honest, so I thought about it carefully. I'm like, what does being in love feel like that's similar to something she's done? And I went, okay, do you remember when you got lost at the grocery store? That was scary, right? But then do you remember the feeling you got when you finally found your mom? How safe and happy and relieved you were? And how you ran up to her and you grabbed her leg and then you looked up and it wasn't your mom? That's kind of what it's like out here, yeah. No, you think you know a guy. Turns out it's just some stranger with your mom's knees. Trust no one. Swipe left. Nice. That was most of you. Some of you got nervous. Like, this chick looks Mormon. Okay. It's fine. I know what it is. I got a real bad case of I'll raise your baby face. Just very wholesome or just round and white like a chore wheel with eyes. Men don't even picture me naked. They just picture me helping their mom on Easter. Not that I think I'm ugly, I think I'm pretty cute, but in an accessible way. Like when you see a shower curtain at Target and you're like, I could afford that. That is coming home with me. I got a gift card. Hey-o. Like, I'm what they call subjectively hot. Not everybody's cup of tea, but someone's gonna slurp from this hose. Know what I'm saying? Like, we are fine. With the right lighting and Bible verse on eHarmony, please, we're good. We are fine. But I've never been like a hot chick, and I have a lot of resentment towards women who have always been hot their whole lives. Like, I think they get too much handed to them. Like, I watch horror movies because they're the only place hot chicks are treated poorly. I'm like, run for your life, Jenny. Should have invited us all to the pool party. His name's not Jason, it's Karma. Run! And it's not even her fault. It's my own insecurity because I was not cute growing up. I was a fat kid, which is so much harder than being a fat adult because you don't have a car to eat in. You just gotta do it in the road, you know? You gotta work for it. I was an old soul, which is what adults call you when they don't want to say loser in front of your parents. Yeah. What that means. If you don't know if you were a loser in middle school, let me help you out. You can tell if you were based on how you react to one key phrase. That phrase is, all right, for this next exercise, we're gonna partner up. Ooh, a couple people felt it. Yeah, did your heart skip a beat and your stomach tighten? Maybe you peed a little bit? You were a loser, and I'm sorry you had to build your volcano alone. If you're sitting there like, I have no idea what you're talking about, I have beautiful, perfect Polly Pocket hair. Congratulations, prom queen. We all hate you. I found a roommate online, because that's where the winners are. Yep. Not going well. Not going well at all. We don't have anything in common. I found out she does yoga in her free time. Yeah, she came downstairs first morning like, namaste. I'm like, Mufasa, whore, we're not friends. This is over right here. She's so healthy, you guys. Like, I asked her the other day what her favorite foods were. She told me cranberries, blueberries, and almonds. Like, dude, those are ingredients. Who hurt you? She's so positive, but like annoyingly positive. Like, you know those people that just like always see the glass half full and you're like, stop it. You know those? The type of person you don't want to go traveling with because anything that goes wrong on the trip, they're like, well, this is an adventure. No, this is a flat tire in the middle of Phoenix, Becky. We hate you. This is why you weren't in the limo at prom. This right here. Yeah, I just found out that my grandma just started dating, which is disgusting. Oh, so gross. She's way too open with me about it, too. She told me she's gonna wait until marriage to, you know. And I had to explain to her, like, you know you're not a virgin, right? Like I'm your baby's baby. The gift has been given. And she goes, no, it's really hard, Taylor, because I've never had sex out of wedlock, and it's difficult to wait, because I have a body, too. I'm like, never say that again. Wow. No, you don't. You're a floating head that makes me snacks. It's your job. She's dating this dude she met at Costco. I know, it sounds stupid, but like it totally makes sense, right? Because like Costco, you always leave with more than you expect. She's dating this dude, Frank, who's the worst guy. I'm trying to be cool with him. Like, I friended him on Facebook, even though he's got one of those creepy blank profiles with, like, no picture, and his interests are just, like, whiskey and flags. Like, it's weird. And he started commenting on all my posts. Like, I posted, I'm going to Hawaii to do a show, and he just wrote, stay safe, ... Are you threatening me, Frank? Are you a cyberbully now? Good for you. People do give you way too much credit if you live that long, though. Like, my great-grandma kicked it a couple years back, rest in peace, and my friend found out, and she goes, well, how old was she? And I said, well, she's 97. And my friend goes, oh, well, she lived a good life. I'm like, you didn't know that, broad. You don't know that. I think you're confusing good with long. Anybody who's been to a wedding knows that's not the same word. You gotta earn a good life. You gotta do some stuff. Like Joan of Arc lived a good life. Martin Luther King lived a good life. Great-Grandma Jean was a racist who never saw the ocean. She just lasted a while. And I ignore red flags. Like my last boyfriend and I broke up because he used to do this really weird thing where he would tell me when other women hit on him. Like he'd go out of his way to be like, oh babe, I just want to let you know, girl at Starbucks gave me your number. I'm like, what do you want me to say to that, dude? Do you want me to fist bump you? Like, nice, bro. Oh, get it. Like, what? Do you want me to turn into Batman? Like, where is she? He's like, no, I love you. That's why I'm telling you this, because I want to be honest with you. I'm like, no, you're not. You're telling me this because you want me to know that you turned down the option of other people today. You want points for not cheating on me. Yeah. Like I'm supposed to swoon or something, like, oh my God, babe. You honored the most basic term of our agreement? Thank you so much. This is like a Taylor Swift song. I'm so lucky. You guys